So for today's video, I thought we'd go ahead and look at some free-to-play moneymakers, and while I was looking down the list on the wiki, I found that diamond necklaces are pretty good money right now. Well, specifically diamond jewelry, I guess, is what it said, but I did price check necklaces, rings, and amulets to see which was the best one, and necklaces does give the best profit right now, so that's what we'll be doing. Now for this moneymaker, all you need is a necklace mold, gold bars, and diamonds. Once you have that, you can just head over to a bank that is near a furnace like Edgeville. This is the perfect place, and it's free to play, and that's pretty much it. That's all you need to get started. And just a little tip for the bank, right click on the gold bars, hit withdraw X amount, type in 13. You can now select the X under quantity and left click to get the amount that you need. The reason why we picked 13 is because we have an amulet mold in the inventory, so we can't do 14, but this will work out just fine. And now that we have everything, let's go ahead and jump right in. So we'll run over here to the furnace, left click on it to hit smelt, and then you can just select all right here, and then left click once on the diamond necklaces, and the process will begin. Now, if you want to be like super efficient at this, the wiki did recommend to only turn on your run energy when you're running back to the bank. I think it's because you're lighter, you're not carrying as much weight, and that'll just conserve some stamina, but I don't think it's going to make a huge difference, so we'll just leave it on all the time. Mainly because we're lazy. Come back to the bank, left click on the necklaces since we've already selected 13, and then go back and we're good to go. And the next time you go, the item will be highlighted. I don't know if that's a Runelight feature or if that... Oh! I just got a crafting level. I forgot about that. Yeah, if you haven't noticed, this is not my main account. This is another account that I have. I completely forgot that I can gain levels. That was such a weird feeling. I haven't gained levels in quite some time. But yeah, what was I saying? I already forgot. I think I was just saying that since we've already selected 13 in our X quantity amount, we just left click on this and it puts all the necklaces in the bank. Like I said, you can use the deposit inventory button, but you'd have to set up bank fillers because of the mold. Since I don't have bank fillers set up right now, if I were to hit deposit inventory, the mold would go in there and I would need to withdraw that every time. So the method that we're using is a lot easier. And also just a heads up, I know I have been gone for some time. I did miss my, my weekly upload that I've been doing, but I've been kind of busy. Something recently came out and I was pretty excited for it. So I've been playing that a pretty good bit. I had to play it, it came out. I had to download it immediately and just jump right in. It's a personal favorite of mine. I love the original. I've sunk in, hundreds of hours into the original one, so I'm most likely gonna do the same with this this remake. But yeah, besides playing that, I have been grinding on the main account as well. I'm still doing wyverns. I think by this time we've already hit like past 12,000 total wyverns killed, so over drop rate for sure. Haven't gotten the shield yet, or the visage, I mean. So yeah, that's pretty sad, but we're not gonna give up. We're gonna keep farming it until we get that visage drop, and then after that, I don't know. Part of me kind of wants to go get the skeletal visage, but just knowing that it's behind a massive Vorkath grind just makes me not want to do that. So yeah, probably won't do that now that I think about it. Probably move on to some other grind, maybe like a pet grind or something. But yeah, back to this moneymaker. The cool thing about this moneymaker is that it is indeed free to play. You don't really need much to start, and it's very AFK. I think each inventory takes like, I think it said 40 seconds on the wiki. So I mean, that's plenty of AFK time. You can definitely do this on another account if you want, and it's good crafting XP as well. I do believe it is over 100,000 crafting XP, but I guess we'll see how much we get at the end of this 1 hour. And I suppose if you really wanted to, if you were doing this in members for whatever reason, I mean, you have much better options for moneymakers in members, but if you wanted to do it in members, I suppose you could use like stamina potions to help with this. I think here you also have energy potions, so if you want to do that, that works as well. And if for whatever reason you didn't want cash right away, you could always choose to high alch the jewelry that you make. You do alch it for profit still, and of course you get the magic XP from casting high alch, so that's nice as well. And just in case I didn't mention it, you do need level 56 crafting to make these diamond necklaces. Every time I make like jewelry myself, which isn't very often since I'm a main account, I don't have to do it. I don't play in iron. Every time I do this, It reminds me of playing this game back in the day. This was like one of the things that I used to like doing for money. I would like cutting gems. Just the satisfaction of cutting like an inventory full of like sapphires, you know? It just, I don't know, it felt different, you know? It hit diff. It was just so satisfying turning like these dull gems into like these shiny like cut ones, you know? And then combining that with like gold bars that you mined yourself in Al-Kharid. It was a different time back then. It was crazy. I don't want to say it was a lot more fun, but I think we appreciated stuff a lot more back then. Just a heads up, I think the energy potions are probably worth it. If you think about it, I mean, I've already been doing this for 15 minutes and we're still at 30 stamina. So yeah, the fact that you only have to use the energy potions like every, what, 20 minutes? It's not that big of a deal. Especially when you compare it to the money that you're making here. So yeah, I think energy potions are kind of worth it. Of course, I didn't buy any, so I won't be using any. So I actually counted and it takes approximately 24 seconds to do a full inventory. So yeah, that's how much AFK time you have before you have to click again. I think the 40 seconds was more for the entire trip, like including running to and from the bank and getting your items. And there's another crafting level. We are now crafting level 72. I gotta say, it feels odd seeing the level up messages since it's been so long, but I guess I better get used to it since it looks like there's a new skill that's gonna be added to old school RuneScape. I know people have been like talking about it on Reddit and whatnot, on what skill they want. I think the choices were like shamanism, sailing, and taming. I'll be honest, I haven't really looked too much into the skills. Like I said, I've been playing Resident Evil a lot. So yeah, I'll definitely have to take a look at what those skills are and see what my favorite is. As far as a new skill in RuneScape goes though, I mean, I'm pretty excited for it. I'm definitely not one of those people who's afraid to lose my max cape just because a new skill is being added. If anything, when that skill comes out, I'm probably gonna rush it and try to get 99 as fast as possible. But we'll see how it goes. I'll most likely leave a comment down in the comment section asking what your favorite is. I am curious to see what people are leaning towards, but it seems like sailing is a pretty popular one just because I think it's already been like teased in the past before. So yeah, I don't know. As far as this moneymaker goes though, that is pretty much it for it. Let's go ahead and see how many necklaces we were able to make and how much money we got from this 1 hour. So if we take a look at our bank, we can see that we made 1,260 necklaces valued at around 2.6 mil. Let's head over to the GE and sell them off. Alright, there we go. We put them in there for market price and they instantly sold. So, like with all my videos, if you want to make a little bit more money, just put them in there for a little bit over market price and let them sit for a while. And there we go. 2,646,000 coins. So if we take a look at the cost of supplies, which was the diamonds and the gold bars, we have 2,359,980 GP. Subtract that from the money we made, which was 2,646,000 GP. That gives us a grand total profit of 286,020 GP. I gotta say, for free to play, that's not bad considering that we also got some nice crafting XP. 113,400 to be exact. I just want to say thanks for checking out the video and thank you to all of my channel members. Once again, thanks for watching, hope you enjoyed, and as always, I'll catch you guys in the next episode.